Have you ever noticed that the things you can't control are often the things you think about the most? Will they like me? Did I make a good impression? Why haven't they replied yet? What if things don't work out? The strange part is, thinking about these questions rarely changes the outcome, and yet our minds return to them again and again. Why? Let's talk about it. Number 1, the unknown always asks for attention. When something feels certain, your mind quietly moves on. You lock the door. You know it's locked. You stop thinking about it. But uncertainty is different. Your mind keeps asking, what if? What if I missed something? What if there's still a chance to fix it? Not because it enjoys worrying, because uncertainty always feels unfinished. Number 2, thinking feels like doing something. Imagine you're waiting for an important email. You check your inbox. 5 minutes later, you check again. Nothing has changed, but somehow, checking makes you feel as if you're helping. Our minds often confuse thinking with taking action. It creates the comforting illusion that we're still involved, even when the outcome is already beyond our control. Number 3, control gives us the feeling of safety. When life feels uncertain, the mind naturally looks for something, anything, to hold on to. Sometimes that something is endless thinking. Not because thinking can control the future, but because doing nothing often feels even more uncomfortable. Sometimes we're not searching for answers. We're searching for the feeling that we're not helpless. Number 4, the mind keeps returning to the door it forgot to close. Think about an unfinished conversation, a decision you're still waiting for, a message that hasn't been answered. Notice how often your thoughts wander back there. The brain dislikes unfinished stories. It keeps checking, hoping that this time the ending will finally arrive. Number 5, perhaps peace doesn't begin when life becomes certain. Perhaps it begins when we stop asking our minds to control what only time can decide. There are moments that no amount of thinking can speed up. No amount of worrying can improve. No amount of replaying can rewrite. Sometimes the hardest thing the mind can learn is that waiting is not the same as failing. Here's something worth remembering. Some questions can only be answered by tomorrow, not tonight, not by thinking harder, not by imagining every possible outcome, just by letting life continue. Perhaps the reason we become exhausted isn't because life is too uncertain. Perhaps it's because we keep asking ourselves to carry uncertainties that were never ours to solve. And maybe the greatest relief doesn't come when every answer arrives. Maybe it comes the moment you quietly realize that not every question is asking for your control.